Hello everybody, welcome to Amakhosi fan channel. This is Sanel Mjoli. Guys, like. You're encouraging me to keep on dropping such content because of the support that you are giving me. You liking these videos, you sharing these videos, you commenting, interacting. I really enjoy that. It's really good for me to grow. It's really good for this community that you are building. So guys, today I'm reacting to the game that we played. So this is a match reaction. So it's a match reaction between Kaizer Chiefs and Raleigh. It was a beautiful game for us. Yes, we're playing at home, so I can say that it's point dropped because we're playing at home and our coach brought something different yesterday. And he did say that, you know what, no, during this season, during the international break, we're going to be working on combinations, we're going to be working on those few things and our style of play. And we did see yesterday that the style of play was different. But yeah, I'm going to get into that shortly. So on the starting lineup, it was Peterson, Quinika, Hlanti, the two centre backs that haven't changed, which is Tatoyane, and then Kevin Msimanga, and then Castillo and this guy and Matt, and then before them was Matlo. That's the change that he made. He dropped Ntanza, and Ntanza was not even on the 18-man squad. And then on the right, he dropped Potsana. Potsana was not even on the 18-man squad. It was Dupreez on the right, and on the left was Pule Modi, and the striker was this guy, was Gonzalez. So we dropped points at home because we were the host. So as the host, we're supposed to put our foot up front. And I can say to you, yeah, the boys tried everything that they could, but yeah, we had so many half chances. Few chances you could have said that those were like the major chances that we had. Most of the time, the chances that we'll have would be on the tight angles because of probably poor first touch, or it could be because the ball was played with so much venom. So we missed a couple of chances. I mean, in the first 10 minutes, Dupreez crosses the ball like with speed, and then the ball like it went just ahead of Gonzalez, and then Castillo he hit the woodwork. Second half, Castillo hit the woodwork the first half. Second half, Saile hit the woodwork as well. And then there's a ball that Matt played to this guy. There's a ball that played to Dupreez. The keeper came out and then he missed the ball. But because the angle was so tight, then Dupreez tried to score. But yeah, he couldn't score on the angle because it was a tight angle. Some would say that he could have done better, and I'm like, sure, he could have done better. It was a half a chance, but yeah, we missed so many opportunities. We're playing as a team and we're playing very well. We're playing very well. Yesterday we played very well. It was the first time I was seeing our team playing the way that they played, in a sense that we controlled the game. We controlled the game with so much rotation, like the ball will rotate. We have so many passes amongst ourselves. I think in the first half we had like 318 passes because we're rotating the ball, and each and every time that we're rotating the ball, players will keep on opening themselves and spacing to receive the ball, and we'll play those quick passes. So it was a combination of quick passes with trying to retain the ball, which we did, and we also rotated the ball very well. It was a good display of football yesterday that I saw, and these guys, they tried to play high press, and that's why most of the time we play the ball behind them. It was just unfortunate that we could not score a goal. So Peterson, let me judge the players, rate them. So you say Peterson, he had a good game. The second half, there's a mistake that Quinika made. Quinika gave this guy a space to come inside, and Quinika tried to continue marshalling him. I don't know, trying to make sure that he does not cross or score, but the guy cut his inside. When he cut inside, he saw the angle being open on the left of Peterson, and he tried to hit it there, but because Peterson's position was very good, so he saved that ball. So also there was a chance that they missed in the second half, where the two centre backs were caught napping, like Gamadin came between them and he headed the ball, and Peterson was in the right position. So they did not really have so many opportunities, but the opportunities that we made were through our own mistakes. Quinika had an okay game. Our defense has an okay overall. They had a good game, but Kunika had an okay game because of that chance that he did not, that ball did not block from coming. And then in terms of him going forward, he did not offer us much. It was like he was told that you only end here, you only end in the halfway line, because I didn't see him crossing the ball. As for Hlanti on the left, he had an okay game, a good versus Kunika had a good game, because you could see him going up front, you could see him making those crosses. He had a good game, but I must say that he needs to be careful, because so many times you find himself that he's heading the players. It looks like when he heads the ball, he just closes his eyes and then he heads, because he ended up heading Gamadino. So many times I've seen him making that mistake, that he closes his eyes and then end up hitting the opponents. And then the two center backs, without that mistake that they made, where Gamadino came inside and then he headed the ball between them, they had a good game. But I must say that Peterson needs to do well, in a sense that when he passes the ball, he needs to see if the player has opened himself up to receive the ball, or if he needs to check if the player is looking that direction. Because I think twice in a space of 10-20 minutes, between 10-20 minutes there, he passed Tatoyan and Tatoyan was looking the other direction. I don't know if it was an error of Peterson or Tatoyan or both now, but I must say that they need to work on that they need to communicate better, because you can't shout at Tatoyan and say that, but you should have opened early when you're passing him, when the player is under pressure. Yes, we want to build from the back, which is good, and we're seeing that it's working. We are building from the back, but we need to make sure that the player is open to receive the ball in a way that he's in a good position to receive the ball. So besides that, defense, they were good. They were really good yesterday. We protected Peterson for most part of the game. And then the two CDM or two midfielders, I still say that we're still lacking. As you could hear that this guy, the commentators were saying that Kaizer Chiefs, they are lacking that CDM. If they were to get him, as you know, that we have sent another offer, an improved offer. The bid that we made, it looks promising, but I'm gonna do an episode on that one. But yeah, as the commentators, they also saw that they said that imagine if now there's Mthetho, this Kaizer Chiefs team, the way that we played, they could head so many teams. Why? Because we played very well, and even the commentators were shocked that this is the different Kaizer Chiefs, because we're not playing a transition football. We're playing a controlled game, and we play a positional football where we could string those passes, do those passes and space, rotate. We rotated the ball very well. Castillo played very well yesterday. You could see him going up front. Was an opportunity, I think, in the first half where Matlo found him, and then he ended up fouling the goalkeeper there. So the CDM, who's up front ahead of the strikers, ahead of your attacking midfield, or attacking midfielder even passing a CDM, still saying to you, it's not a CDM, but yeah, he's playing that position very well with Matt. They're interchanging. So Castillo had a good game. He showed a bit of skill, and he hit the crossbar in the first half. A beautiful shot outside the box. He hit the crossbar. It nearly got in. Yeah, nobody did not see that one coming. And then Castillo played very well. And Matt played very well in the first half. And even in the second half, towards the 78th minute or so, he played very well, because he kept on finding Dupreez. He kept on marking. He was more involved with our play. He was so involved with our play, the way that he played. He played very well as well. So I would give him probably like a 7 if I was to rate him. But yeah, I'm not going to rate everyone. Matlo. So many people don't like the guy, and I don't know, it could be because he has never performed, so many people say. But under this coach, yesterday he got his first start of the season, and we know that he's coming from a lengthy injury. He got his first start. As he got his first start, and in the preseason he didn't even play one game, and I thought that, hey, is this the end of Matlo? And yesterday he proved me right, because I've been saying that I'll play Maklo ahead of Mdantsane at the current moment. He played very well. He opened himself very well to receive the ball. He rotated the ball and he moved the ball with speed. And then he could mark and he could go up front and add numbers and he could track back. There was a time that he tracked back and he won us a goal kick. He was everywhere for me. He was really everywhere for me. And he kept on dishing those passes, those beautiful passes. He was very good yesterday. He could have been my man of the match until that he dropped, because second half him and Matt, they dropped in the second half. But yeah, anyway, that was a good showpiece for him to say that, coach, you can count me. I'm here. I'm not here to get the paycheck and leave. I'm here to work myself out. I'm here to pull up my socks. And then yeah, we know that he'll drop that one sock. But yeah, anyway, he's working hard. He is getting to the right positions. He's passing the ball very well and is opening to get opportunities. And it's because of him, we can say that we retained the ball very well. We did not really lose so much of the ball yesterday, because he kept on, he's able to protect the ball as well. He protected the ball very well and he could pass very well and he could mark and could add the numbers there. But yeah, things will get together. Like, yeah, I see where he's getting at, and I must say that going to the next game during the week against these guys, against SuperSport, I'll start him ahead of this guy, ahead of Mdantsane again. The coach selects people based on what is happening at training, and he did that with Matlo, and he played very well. And yeah, he did say that he rewards players. The coach did say, and has been saying that he rewards players who are playing well. And by look of things, Matlo looks like he's gonna be there in the starting lineup in the next coming game, or even against Mamelodi Sundowns. The praise. He had few opportunities that I would say that, okay, at least he could have scored one or two. And there was a time that second half, I think it was Siley who found him, and then he opened himself like close range, and then the ball was saved by this guy, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he should have scored at least 2 goals or so, and his speed is hurting so many defenders. It's causing confusion on the defenders. So he had a good game, but he should have scored. Like, he was one player who had so many opportunities that I would say that he should have scored. If he's not chipping the ball very well, it would be that he's missing the target. First half, he missed the target with his left, and then it hit side of the net. Second half, it was the same thing, and those opportunities, like, yeah, he should have scored yesterday. And you know that he's one of my favorite players. Yes, he's one of my favorite players. But yeah, yesterday, yeah, he did not have a good game yesterday. He did not have a good game. But yeah, nonetheless, going again in SuperSport, I'm hoping that he's gonna pick up his socks. Modi had a good game as well. Modi had a good game. He's checking back and he's finding opponents and he's always marking. There were 2 times, I think, in the space of a minute or 2, he kept on winning the ball. And there was a time that I think it was Matt who found him as well, but the ball kept on bouncing. And then even in his control, he controlled it with just below his knee. And it bounced again, and then he had a shot, and then it went just above the goal post. He had a okay-ish good game in his standards, because he has been playing very well. So yeah, I can say that he's one of the guys who played well again yesterday. And then Gonzalez, he has a speed. He's offering us something different, because each and every time he would shoot the ball very well, he would trap the ball, open to look for people who are coming. But because we're far from him, our midfielders were far from him, you'll find him that is isolated. Sometimes he tends to hold the ball for a long time and then ends up being dispossessed, or sometimes that they would outrun him, or they would push him, or something, they would foul him. And I would say that the ref rather did not really protect him that much, because sometimes they would foul him and then the ref will wave play on. There was a time that he had the ball, like he outjumped the defenders, and then the ball like went into deep into Ngobo. Ngobo had a very good save, so he demanded a very good save from Ngobo. And there was a time that he performed that Ronaldinho style. I think it's called Elastico. He performed that, but yeah, it couldn't come out very well. It shows that he's playing with confidence and can take on players, and he can pass as well. I saw him switching the ball. He can switch the ball. He can also play those beautiful passes, and he has a speed. He's good in the position, in his positioning, but we did not really feed him yesterday. We did not really give him so many opportunities. And at some point, I think that F&B is too big for the players, because there's so many gaps between the striker and the midfielders, or midfielders and the defense. Like, I think F&B is too big. Like, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna say, or it's because the way that you are playing that the striker was isolated. But yeah, there was so much spaces in between. But yeah, overall, and then Sile came in. Sile came in second half. Sile came in. Ngobo came in. Frozler came in. Frozler came in, and immediately he offered us something different, that he could go up front and make those crosses. But yeah, we could not finish those crosses, and we know that he has speed. They tried to take him on now and again, and was able to close the men down. And I'm asking myself, Coach, why are you not starting this guy? Because he's offering us something different, going up front, because he was able to mark these guys and was able to cross those balls, I think, in a space of like 70 minutes or so. In the space of 20 minutes rather, because he came on around the 68, 70 minutes. When he came on, he afforded us so much width and afforded us so much space going forward, like to cross the ball. So I don't know why the coach is not playing him that much, because he shows that at the moment he's above Quinica in terms of the readiness, or in terms of him offering us something different. And then Ngobo, when he came in, yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Ngobo, but yeah, at the current rate, I don't think that he is competing with these guys. Probably could be that he's coming from an injury, but yeah, in the pecking order, he's down there. He's not offering us anything. By the coach dropping Matlo into playing Ngobo, like, it was like this guy Matlo was still on the field, but now he's tired, because Ngobo gave us nothing at all. Gave us nothing at all. He does not really track or mark. So yeah, I'm not having anything against. He's one of my favorite players, but at the moment he's not offering us anything. And then Dupree's, I would say that the coach made a mistake by not dropping Gonzalez. Yes, he made the right decision by dropping Gonzalez, but him putting on Sile, and as a striker, I could have put on this guy Ranga as a striker. I mean, give him that 20 minutes or 10 minutes. It's coming from an injury, sure. So substitute like for like and continue to harass the defenders, because now you are putting on Sile. Sile, you know that it tends to drop on the side. It goes to the side, and he had that opportunity. I must say that it was not even a good save. It hit the target. He could have scored. And Sile has been performing well when he's coming on, when he's playing with confidence, and is having good positions, and he can bulldoze the defenders, but not as Ranga and not as Gonzalez. So that's why I'm thinking the coach made a mistake by putting Sile as a striker. I'm not saying that the substitution of Sile was wrong. The substitution of Sile was right, but he should have dropped also Dupree's and then put Sile on the right and have Ranga there. Ranga, we know that he can shoot the ball, and he can score as well. He can play those oncoming players. So the coach must try that combination as well, because Dupree's second half was not there anymore. I think his confidence was hit due to the opportunities that he missed. But other than that, overall, coach did very well. He did very well. We played very well as a team. We rotated the ball, and we kept the ball, and we still moved the ball quick with speed. So I see what the coach was working on. I must say credit to you, coach. We played very well yesterday, and it could be, if this is a new style of play, that now this is plan B or even plan C, to say, okay, if the teams are sitting in the back, and therefore rotate the ball. As we're rotating the ball, those combinations will see them, and players are dropping and opening themselves to make themselves options. It's gonna make us to really apply ourselves very well and even win crucial games. It's good that to see that, you know what, we're not going to let all the teams, or we're not going to attack all the teams the same way. And I love that, and I've been saying that we cannot attack all the teams the same way. And yesterday it was shown. But now all that we're lacking, we need to convert those opportunities. We need to convert those opportunities. We really had a good game, I must say. Substitutions were good, except that one of dropping Gonzalez for Saile. Not that Saile was bad, I'm repeating, but it should have been Ranga and then drop this guy, and then drop who's this guy now? And then drop Dupree's second half, because he wasn't really there. And it could be that coach still wanted to keep him, because anything can happen while this guy is still there, Dupree is still there. But yesterday could have dropped him for Saile and then put Ranga there. Still, you're still having a target man, you're still attacking the same way, playing those balls. If you're changing now to do those small or short passes, then you have a target man who control the ball and put those defenders and who pass players, because he also can switch the ball as well. Ranga can switch the ball and has a bit of skill in him. But yeah, not all is lost, except that you lost 2 points. We dropped 2 points at home. This is our 6th game, and our 6th game, and a lot of people, they're still not saying anything regarding our coach, regarding his tactics. I mean, his tactics, we saw that they were different yesterday than the other games, and you'll find that people are still complaining. We had a good bench as well. We had this guy, Kutizi Shabalala, came in as well. I did not see much of him, but I love the fact that he has speed. He is playing with so much confidence as well. He can switch the ball and he can open himself to receive the ball as well and make himself as an option. And he came on and he did okay. He did okay. By the look of things, I don't know where he will start or when he will start. But yeah, that's for coach to stress about and not for me. All you friends, let's just support the team. Let's support the team, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you. Our next game is against Super Sports, I think the 20th, which is Wednesday. Yes, and then we're playing Sundowns on the 23rd. So yeah, guys, let's cross our fingers that, you know what, we're going to win against Super Sports and keep the momentum going, because the first time in 3 games that we have dropped points and we've been winning. Let's hope that we'll build from that. But one thing that is nice is that we did not concede yesterday. We are getting there. We are getting there slowly but surely. We see what the guys are doing and what they're working on during international break. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you. Bye. Cheers.